All right, hi everyone. I am going to show you how to use your Flow Reading Fluency account. So there's a couple ways that you can get here. The way I would probably choose is just to type in flowfluency.com, and then I would choose the sign in button. The sign in button is next to the fancy sign up button. We want this one. Okay, and it's going to take you here. Now, because I usually use it, it's got my information here as a parent and teacher. You want to click on I'm a student. And then it's going to ask you for your code. Okay, now your code will have come to you by email. You will have gotten something that looks like this. And this is your code right here. So when I was saying there's two ways to get here, if you're using a tablet or a phone, then you can just scan this QR code from the email and it'll take you right where you need to go. And then you'll grab this code and you'll come here and put in the code. See, I've been here before. Okay, sign in. All right, so I am wanting to continue my passage. You can see that I've started this account at level 1. So there's 10 levels, and right now these other levels are locked because the system isn't sure that it thinks that this is my reading level. Okay, so I've done my best to estimate your reading level where I've placed you. If it's too easy or too hard, then we can adjust things as we go. So not to worry. I want to continue my passage. The first place it's going to take me is reading some key vocabulary. It reads the vocabulary for me and it reads it nice and slow so that I can follow along with my eyes and so that it's not too fast for my brain to listen. I can watch this as many times as I need to get the information into my brain and understand what I'm hearing. I can also go back at any time. The next step, after I've played this video, this will light up and it will go make a prediction. So I'm going to make my prediction. Okay, so it gives me the vocabulary here again, and it gives me a picture to look at, and it says make a prediction. So what do I think this passage is going to be about? I typed this last time. And so what you can do when you're ready to type it is you just click on this part here. It's already grayed out because I've done this before. It gives you 3 minutes. So if you're a slow typer, then you might want to ask a parent or somebody else helping you to type it out. But 3 minutes is actually longer than you think. So don't worry about the time. The one thing I would suggest is to brainstorm a few ideas before you click on start so that you're not feeling so pressured by time and you already know what it is you want to say. And then when you're done your prediction, this lights up perform a cold reading. A cold reading is when you just haven't read something before. And when you come here, all of this is going to be just blurred out by little lines. This is me when I came here before and I read it. And so once you read it, it gives you a goal and it says how many words you read per minute. So it wants me to be able to read that passage in a minute with a rate of 155 words being read in a minute. It said that I read with 125 words. So I've got some work to do. Great. If I want to listen to my recording, I can listen there. And now I'm going to read along. Okay, so it wants me to listen to the passage 3 times. Now, don't worry that this passage only takes 44 seconds to read. So maybe one day you're going to come in and you're going to do your prediction and your cold reading. And then another day you're going to come in and do your 3 read-alongs. So now we're on day 2. And then another day you're going to come back and do the next step. You don't have to do 1 story a day. I'm going to suggest 1 story a week. Okay, so I would hit play.
Dogs are furry animals.
And it would read to me, and I'm going to listen to it 3 times before it lights up this for me. To get the most benefit from this step here, when it is reading along and highlighting word for word, you want to watch that. What that's doing is it's actually teaching your brain those words as somebody is reading it for you and you're seeing what this word sounds like to read. Okay, so I've listened to it 3 times now and I get to go on to my echo read. Okay, so this is echo read and I'm going to do 3 tries. You're going to press pause after each sentence and you're going to read it out loud.
Dogs are furry animals.
Okay, so all I have to do to press pause is click anywhere in the video and then I'm going to read it. Dogs are furry animals.
They have 4 paws.
They have 4 paws. Okay, so I'm going to go through that. All right, so I have gone through this 3 times and now I get to go on to my independent practice. Now by this stage, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, I've listened to it so many times. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Guys, this is what our brains need. This is teaching our brain to recognize the word with our eyes. And this is what the practice is all about, okay? So again, you can come and do as much as you want in a day or just do 1 session in a day. I'm not expecting you to do the whole story in 1 day, okay? Now I get to go on to my independent practice. Okay, so here you can see, again, it's all blurred out and I am going to record my session. When I click that, it's ready to go. Dogs are furry animals. They have 4 paws, they have long tails. Dogs can wag their tails. Dogs have sharp teeth. Some dogs are big, some dogs are small. Dogs make good pets. Some dogs like to fetch. There are dogs that help people. A baby dog is called a pup. Dogs bark loudly. You can walk a dog on a leash. Do you like dogs? You'll notice I read that faster than she was reading it in the other video. So in the other video, when you're going sentence by sentence, it's not about building up speed. It's about practicing the words. Now it's saying, I read, oh, guys, look at my progress from my cold reading to my practice number 1. Now here's the cool part. If I were still at 125 words a minute or even less, or I wasn't yet at 155 words per minute, I can practice here as many times and as long as I want. But I made some great progress. So I am going to see if I can go on. It wants me to record a session too. So I'm going to follow and I'm just going to do what it asked me, even though I know I'm rocking this. I beat my time. I beat my time. Look at this. What? Scroll down. Oh, look, and I don't even feel like I read that much faster. This is exciting. Guys, this is fun. Okay, I get to read it one more time. Record session 4, independent practice. Okay. Whoa, I gained 6 more words. Okay. So I can record again if I want, or now it's lit up here, summarize the passage. Okay, so we're going to change paces and we are going to summarize the passage. This is hard. Guys, summaries take practice. Let's see, it gives me the passage down here and I have to kind of put it into my own words and not say all the things. Give me a minute here, I'm going to think. Okay, this is my summary. And now that I've written my summary, I am going to send it to my teacher. And now that it has been sent to my teacher, I am going to take the quiz. Let's see. So no matter what level you're working at, these are the steps that you're going to work through with every story. Okay, so help me out here. What is this passage mostly about? What dogs are like, how much fun dogs are, or the color of dogs? I think it's mostly about what dogs are like. What's a baby dog called? A kit, a cub, a pup. What does the word bark mean in the passage? The noise it makes, a part of its body, or part of a tree? I'm going to go with the noise a dog makes because we weren't talking about trees. What is probably true about dogs? Dogs are friendly, they're mean, or they're old. Ooh. Well, based on the passage, I'm gonna choose friendly. What did you read about the tail of dogs? Dogs, tails. Oh boy, guys, help me out. Are long. There we go. Feel my results. I got them right. Yes. This part is not marked yet. Your teacher gets to mark that. And now I get to go on to the last step, which is my hot reading. So now I've taken a break from reading and I get to do my hot reading. Again, it's going to record. And after I've read it and I've tried to do my best reading and have I met my goal, once I'm happy with that, I can send it to my teacher. So here I go. Dogs are furry animals. They have 4 paws. They have long tails. Dogs can wag their tails. Dogs have sharp teeth. Some dogs are big. Some dogs are small. Dogs make good pets. Some dogs like to fetch. There are dogs that help people. A baby dog is called a pup. Dogs can bark loudly. You can walk a dog on a leash. Do you like dogs? Okay, now I would suggest you listen to your recording and see how it sounds. And one thing I want you to do, oh, look, I slowed down a bit. One thing I want you to do is be paying attention to how clearly you're speaking. Are you paying attention to periods in your reading, all the punctuation? Are you pausing at the end of sentences? Or are you just reading one long, big sentence? And are you reading the words correctly? Because I might have said a whole bunch of words, but that's all it's counting here is how many words I said. It's not actually telling me how many I got correct. I'm pretty confident I got them correct, so I'm going to finish this story off. And that's it. Now I get to move on to the next one. Please wait for your teacher to score your reading. Once I go in and I score your reading, you're going to get to move on to the next one. So guess what? When you finish a story, you get to take a break until next time when I've marked your stuff. Thanks for joining me, guys. When you're done each time, you can either log out or just leave this open and be able to sign in. I'm going to recommend that you have your browser save your password so that you don't need to remember it. But if you don't have that done, put it on a sticky note somewhere close to your computer so that you don't have to go searching for it every time. Enjoy your Flow Fluency reading program, guys, and I look forward to your feedback and hearing you read.